Barking 3, Harwich 0. Craig, we only scored 3 today. What went wrong?
Disappointing, yeah. The chances we missed. We did, as we were so true to form that we missed a good few, But no, it was against a side that have been doing, well lately. So it was good to win. Bearing in mind, and I put it on the ball to the boys. We've got 8 players unavailable, injury suspensions. That any one of them would have a great shout to be in the starting 11. And I put it up there with the 4 boys. We only had 4 on the bench today, but that's the competition you got. You want to stay in it. It's no use talking to me. You show me what you show me out there. And they were all terrific. And and Keith Whittingham, he deserves a lot of credit because yesterday it was like transfer deadline day, and we've had to sign. Well, we ain't had to sign. We signed 4 players, and I thought all of them did well. All of them have come in and strengthened the squad and then strengthened the side because, like I said, I'm not interested in bringing any players in that I don't think have got the capability of going straight in because there's no point. So, but if they come in, naturally the squad will be stronger anyway, So, and I think they all showed out well today. Like I say, we had more chances to score than we did, but the flip side is a clean sheet, which was very important to us. We've got to get more clean sheets. We haven't had enough clean sheets this year, but we're getting there. We're becoming hard to beat, and so it was a good day for us.
I think I looked yesterday before the game, and this year we've beat the teams that are sort of mid-table, below that, or roundabout, just off the playoffs.
Yeah,
And then when we've come up against sides that are either in the playoffs or top of the league, we've sort of lost and drawn. Is that the next step to go and beat them teams for this team?
the games you're basically referring to. I mean, we lost 3 games. So early season, we lost at Ensign, which was really disappointing because the performance was so poor. We lost at Benfleet, and it was very difficult conditions, but we were absolutely shocking there away from home, and did well to get nil that day, and they well beat us 2-0. And that was only 2 weeks after down here. I think we annihilated them and got a 0-0 draw and lost on penalties. And then we went to obviously Halstead last week, and I thought we played quite well at Halstead. And but it was one of those games, they got the breaks. I didn't think we got the rubber to green decision wise, but it is what it is, and we lick our wounds. They took the advantage of it, but so there's 2 of the games that really you're sort of saying about the teams that we've lost to that are in and around the playoffs, but they've been away games in difficult conditions, and we haven't performed well enough, and I realise that, and I think that the football we play down here, it's not always easy to replicate when you go to away, if you like, bumpy bobbly pitches and that, and different types of side. Now we've got to adapt to that. It goes without saying that we've got to be better away from home. But the players we've brought in this week, I think will add to that. After today, I think we've lacked a little bit of physicality at times going away. But you got the likes of Mo came in today, AJ, Folksy will be back, Alfie will be back, and all of a sudden you're looking considerably stronger. And that's already for next week. Like, I'm talking physically. We know our attributes, but I feel that the players we've had out have been, if you like, more physical players. And so we've missed them. But it's finding that nice balance where you can play the sort of really, and it is exhilarating football we play down here at home, and to try and bring that into our away form, which we haven't done yet, and so that's the test, and that's where I've got to improve, and that's where the players have got to improve. But I've been disappointed with a few of the away performances, and if we want to go on and do well this year, that is definitely 100% an area we need to improve on.
One player that deserves a mention today, of course, is Millsy.
Yeah.
Last week, I think it's fair to say, in that first half, he missed quite a few chances, and then he reacted. First chance, bangs it, and then a lovely strike for the second goal as well.
Yeah, and then missed it, a great chance for him. So yeah. As it happens, I think I've spent more time having a go at them today than anything else, and they've won 3-0. No, he was terrific, and he's been terrific for us all season. You know, he's great in the dressing room, which is massive for us. You know, he's a good lad, and yeah, you know, he's. I think what he done today, he should be doing a lot more often. You know, because he's got that ability, he's got that quality in him. He should be doing it more often, and you know, so hopefully he'll kick on and start scoring more. But he's got all the attributes, and he's, like I say, he's been excellent for us, very consistent, and like I say, a great lad.
Now we go on to Saffron Walden next Saturday.
Yeah,
a tough team in this league,
away.
And it will test what you've just said about our physicality.
Of course, you know, but like a lot of the sides here, and you've seen in the results over the last few weeks, anyone beats anyone. Now, I looked at this as a really tough game today, you know, and in the end, I think we've won it quite comfortably, you know. But and they've like I say, they've done well. So you can see, and you've seen it, like Alstead got beat at Ilford, and Woodford had a really difficult night last night. So you've got to be on your guard all the time. Someone said about going top. We went top. Was it last week or the week before?
Of weeks ago.
Yeah, and then, you know, I think it changed 4 times in the last week. You know, and we've gone top now. There's I think Soul playing in a week. They'll have opportunity to take it over and that. You know, so it's. But as I said all along, we've got a completely new side this year. What the target was to be in and around it by Christmas, New Year, and we're exceeding that. You know, we're exceeding what I wanted, what I hoped for. You know, because you know, obviously you set your targets high, and we just got to keep going. You know, and we've got a hard run of games. But you know, they're all difficult games, whatever way you look at it. And Saffron Walden's going to be a real tough test for us. We know that, you know. So, but we will get 3 or 4 back, you know, and that'll make it difficult in a good way of selection, you know. But we picked up another, which looks quite a bad injury, Nathaniel, which is a shame because he's been more or less ever present, you know. So it looks like he's going to be out for a little while. But we get people back, and we've got Abdul who comes in, and I think there's a fag paper between the 2 of them, and that's what we're trying to create, competition all over the place. So absolutely no issue with Nathaniel coming in. Max had his cast off yesterday, and he'll start training this week. And you got Pat. Pat starts training next week, you know. So it's all coming together. Then we've got the suspensions like. Alfie's back after that one, and you've got Lecken and Kingy. They've got lengthier ones, so they're not going to be back in the next couple of weeks. But you know, it's all taking shape, and yeah, we've got good competition. There's great spirit in the dressing room, and they're all you know, chomping at a bit to train, to play, and yeah. So long may it continue.
Right, cheers, Craig.
Cheers, Reece.